went down for a couple of seconds there, but we got it back. But whilst you guys were gone, Shifters Mercy has managed to spin, which now leaves H. Collins, sorry, only 5 tenths behind him, and also VRL Jamie looks like he's pushing a lot. He's gained quite a bit on MDJ.
But Shifters Mercy, he was too aggressive. You see when you spin and you start just going full throttle, it makes the tyres hot, and maybe Shifters has hot tyres, but H. Collins still can't match his pace. But VRL Jamie is seriously closing that gap, as you said. Can he manage to get ahead?
He really is pushing his car, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. You can just see just trying to perfect it, which he is.
We've got Fred Red, the first car in the box. Wonder what tyres he's gonna go to. Well,
let's see. No, yeah. By the way, I'll tell you which drivers are supposed to pit this lap. We got H. Collins is supposed to pit, Shifters Mercy, Badebro, VRL Jamie, and Mechanic Sign. But VRL Jamie using the best of his talent to seriously bring down that gap. It's down to 1.5. This is turning out to be a real 2-horse race.
I don't know if you saw what happened to Charlie. He looked like he lost it. Well, from where he was, it looked like he lost it from like the chicane area of the last couple of corners.
He's behind sinks now. He needs to be careful though, because they could easily make contact. Charlie's almost spun. But VRL Jamie, is he going to pit this lap? Is MDJ going to pit this lap? Are they going to do the opposite to each other? Let's see. If Jamie's staying out, Jamie's opted to stay out. This is going to have to be his push lap. MDJ into the box. Let's see who else is going to go into the box. Casper Iverson into the box. FR Dillon stays out. Anyway, Taze Leroy into the pits. Let's see. Badebro, is he going to pit? No.
Charlie's trying to hang it around the outside of sinks. That's a great move by Charlie there. Absolutely move, amazing.
Charlie. Brilliant. But let's see.
Shifters is falling down in the pit lane as he had his 5-second penalty.
Oh yeah, no. That'll get removed now though. If there's a safety car, he's going to be in such a good position. Because if that gets removed, he could win the race, potentially. Because if he's like less than 5 seconds behind, that 5 seconds that he had, he gets the 5 seconds taken away. So
Charlie and Sinks are both into the box. Sinks nearly put in the wall. As Charlie's got 5 seconds. You have to ride on board with
get removed.
VRL Jamie though. Actually, we'll ride on board with Taze Leroy. Can you keep an eye on what Jamie's gonna do?
Yeah, I'll check. Oh, Jamie's made a mistake a little bit. Just got on the curb a little bit. But let's see. Taze Leroy stuck behind H. Collins. But let's see. Can MDJ stay ahead of VRL Jamie? VRL Jamie stays out.
So we've got Taze Leroy behind H. Collins. He's gaining. He's going to try and send it in on the lane. Braking.
Oh.
He's managed to make the move stick. That's an absolute great lunge from Taze Leroy there.
Oh, 5-second time penalty for FR Dillon for speeding in the pit lane. But yeah, Taze Leroy, there's a big pace difference between him and H. Collins. So there wasn't much point for H. Collins to fight that. But MDJ is on the charge. Can he stay ahead of VRL Jamie, or can VRL Jamie crucially push those tyres to the max and get ahead?
Shifters Mercy's got a first 3-second penalty of a race, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone else has got 5 seconds from pit lane.
Oh, sector 2 yellow flag. Who's that?
That's Charlie Congdon round again. This is really not his day, but as he's about to get lapped, I believe, by VRL Jamie. You have to be careful of him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get out the way of that.
It's Jamie's gaining. He's gonna. He wants blue flags. As Shifters Mercy is round.
Oh, Charlie into the gravel.
Shifters Mercy.
Does Charlie know it's blue flags?
Spun it.
Yeah, he does. Wait, Shifters has spun once again. Wait, no, what?
Yeah, he's alright now. Taze Leroy's keeping Casper Iverson under a lot of pressure here. We're going to have to ride on board with VRL Jamie as he's going to stay out once again.
Yeah, he's gaining the gap though a little bit, I think, but
this Taze Leroy's really pushing this car. He's got purple sector 2. He's putting Casper Iverson under a lot of pressure, especially as it's the last podium spot. He's going to want to take that. As Carbine Con has now been able to join us, so he shall be able to take part in the next race.
Yep, he will be able to, and I guess he'll talk us through this Taze Leroy Casper Iverson battle. But Taze Leroy, I'm not sure if he has a higher wing setup, but anyway, fastest lap 30.193. He's pushing Casper all the way and down into this right-hander. Do not take too much curb, otherwise you will probably spin.
Casper running a bit wide.
Yeah, that's not going to do him very good. Can Lee put him under pressure? It would be bold to go for a move on this part of the track. Is he going to? No, he's definitely not close enough. But Casper's wide, and Lee trying to get his nose in there, but he's, oh my. Taze Leroy almost spins, just eager to get past Casper. It hasn't paid off, and he could have been right on Casper, but now he's fallen 4 tenths behind, which isn't very much, but he could have really put him under pressure the corner before, and Lee's on the curb, and he's again almost spun. But wow, these cars seem such a handful. Me and Carps have said time and time again, but wow.
Got VRL Jamie in the box now. Got to ride on board with DJ, see where he will come out compared to Jamie. Is he gonna get him?
Oh, he's coming round the banker now.
Jamie's just had his tyres. He's just been released. What's going on? Oh, alright. He's coming out. As MDJ's gonna take the lead, but how close will Jamie be? MDJ is taking it comfortably. That's what he would have wanted.
The gap is only a second though, so he's gained 5 tenths. But Jamie on fresher rubber, he could get the hammer down now. And Taze Leroy and Casper side by side. Lee gets ahead, but can Casper get a better exit? No, he can't. He's really got a horrible exit there. But VRL Jamie is pushing MDG all the way, Carps. This is looking brutal.
Jamie and Mikey are still pushing each other.
Get past. Yeah, look, MDG a little bit wide. This is going to be very close. But look, if Jamie can stay within 3 tenths of him onto the straight, do you think he can get past? Do you know if Slipstream is that powerful in the F2 cars?
I got no idea. I don't like racing in them, in my opinion. Obviously, these guys like racing. They also like spin that, because they seem to do a lot of that, especially on formation. That says there's a. Talking of a spin, that's Babe round. It's got Fred the Red coming round.
Fred the Red coming through.
But we're gonna have to ride on board with Jamie and MDJs. Jamie sat at the slipstream.
He's gaining.
He's gonna pull out into turn 1. He's too far to send it. As Taze Leroy set another fastest lap, this man is just...
He's flying.
He's flying right now.
Flying.
As
luck may not be on his side, but Lee is going for it. But
Jamie's going to run for outside. Not going to be able to
get a way
make it
better exit here. Look, is he going to go for this? MDJ gets a tank slap. Wait, Jamie came off the throttle.
Jamie had to lift.
Incident. Yeah, but Jamie, look, is he going to send this? Is he going to do a VRL? No. Oh, that didn't make sense. If no one knew, if you haven't seen the Netherlands race in the F1, Jamie went for a move on FR Dillon on the last lap and they collided because he went down the inside at that very fast right-hander. But anyway, FRL Jamie down the inside. Oh,
it says contact Jamie's round.
Oh, wait, he's reset to track, so he's not that far behind.
That was a very fast reset to track. I don't know what the rule is on that. It's has to allow Taze Leroy to catch up now, and we all know that he's on fresh rubber.
Oh, Jamie has to let him through, but can Jamie get a better exit? But oh, this has turned horrible for Jamie. He may still be in a podium spot, but he is going to be livid with himself. But this is going to be interesting. Can Jamie find a way past Lee once again? But there's very close battles behind too. Badebro is right behind Fred the Red. Fred the Red gets a horrible exit. Badebro pushing him round that chicane. But into the second to last corner. Carps, talk us through this battle.
Coming into the last corner now, the banker. As Badebro's looking for it round the outside, he's going to have to lift as the door is just going to shut, and he knows that. As he's going to sit in the slipstream of Fred the Red as they come down the straight into turn one. Badebro's pulling out, he's later on the brakes, he's going to look to send it in. As he's going to get a way better exit. Fred the Red ran a bit wide, so wheel to wheel into turn two. Fred the Red's managed to hold on onto the long left-handers. Badebro's looking, he's just trying everything to get it around Fred the Red here. As there's another yellow flag, which is Charlie. But we're going to have to ride on board with Jamie. Actually, no, we'll stay on board with Badebro. He's having to lift. Coming into the double right-hander here, let's use better. Got to get nice and early on the brakes into that corner as there's a lot of understeer.
Yeah, he also gets a little bit of oversteer there too, but he's down to second gear now, up to fourth. Go back down to second now, but can he get a better exit? Oh, and they both get squirrely. They both got tank slappers there. But these 3 second time penalties are ranking up. I can
they're coming in now.
Bottom left of my screen. Yeah, but anyway, Badebro is right behind Fred the Red. Fred the Red gets a little bit beached on that curb. Not completely beached, of course, but wouldn't have been on it as much as he was. But anyway, can he get him on the straight? Carps, this is going to be so close. Does he want to send it? Is he going to send it? He's probably going to be a little bit more sensible than... Oh my, he is trying to send it, but Fred the Red is wide. But they're so close, and Badebro is trying everything to get past, but he just can't do it.
I was going to look back on board to that action up top as VRL Jamie still pushing Taze Leroy under a lot of pressure as they got Charlie Condon up ahead of him. He's going to get lapped for a second time this race, I believe. He's going to have to move out of the way of them very soon.
Yeah, he's really going to have to. He's gone wide, and that's seriously going to affect the front
He's
runners.
made contact with Taze Leroy!
God.
This is absolute madness as there's 3 laps remaining. Is Taze Leroy going to stay out, or is he going to have to box for a new wing?
He needs to stay out.
Surely VRL Jamie's going to get him now. Surely, as
Lee.
Fred the Red and Badebro are still wheel to wheel here.
Yeah, wheel to wheel.
Badebro's managed to get up past him, but we have to ride on board with Jamie.
Jamie's right behind Lee. Lee goes defensive. Jamie's trying to go around the outside of turn one, locks up below it. Can he pick up the better exit? No. But can he get the switch back? He's got slipstream. But it will be very opportunistic to go for it here. But he's not going to go for it here. Is he going to go wide and get a better exit? Yes, he is. And he's going to get... Is he going to get a better exit? Yes, he is, but only slightly. I'm not sure that it's going to be close enough. It isn't, but Drama Charlie is going to be quite annoyed with himself for that one, and Lee's also going to be very annoyed for that collision. But Jamie, does Lee have damage? Because I saw
damage come off. Oh, it may have been a bit of Charlie's.
Charlie's though. Oh, Lee's wide. He's still trying to defend it, but Jamie. Lee is fighting for his life here, but he's on the curve a little bit, and Jamie, can he get a better exit? No, he's had to back out. Fantastic defence for Taze Leroy. Can he keep it, though? Still, 2 laps.
It's Jamie nearly running into the back of him. He's got gravel once again.
We've seen him do this all too many times, but he's not lost that much time.
Shifters
Merksy, yeah. Right behind H. Collins.
H. Collins running a bit wide. Shifter's going to look to get the better exit, using the curb, coming into the double right-hander, which we've seen can take a lot of people off guard. As he's definitely later on the brakes.
A lot later. You can definitely tell. But H. Collins is a little bit on the curb, so is Shifter's Merksy. They're just all over the place, and H. Collins gets a tank slapper, and Shifter's Merksy sails past. But is H. Collins going to send him? Once again, he went into the back of him. But Shifter's Mercy is on the back foot now.
As we're now on the
Oh
last
my,
lap here,
it's a lot closer.
as MDJ, sorry, has flown away from these guys, 4.1 seconds up the road. Surely he's going to have a race win unless he makes a huge mistake. As Jamie's still going to be pushing for the second podium spot, as he's only 7 tenths behind them now.
Yeah,
Do you think he's
going
to be able to get it?
I don't know. We will find out. But NDJ seems a little bit slow. Lee's gaining on him quite rapidly. I think he might be able to get him. As you can see, Jamie looks a little bit more confident, but he's going to have to take a lot of risk to get past this last lap. And Lee isn't going to give this one up easily, but Lee on the curb a little bit. Look, Jamie's got a brilliant exit now. He's got slipstream, but he's just a little bit too far away to make the lunge. But is he going to make a lunge? No. And that was, I'd say, his last chance to get past, unless he can cope with the dirty air through these final few corners and get ahead, which I'd be very surprised about. But through the right-hander, once again through the banking, will Lee make a mistake and allow Jamie to get past? No.
MDJ takes a win in his home race as he's still fighting all the way to the line. As Taze Leroy has managed to just have that little bit of an edge on FRL Jamie here, as Casper Iverson bringing home a very good P4 for him. He's got 5 seconds. He's got FR Dillon round the banker, coming across the line in P5. He's going to be very happy. That's good for him and good for the constructors.
Coming through the final few corners, it's been a decent drive from him. I don't. Maybe he thought he could have got better, but again, we have another race, so he can prove himself in that one. Badebro, a reasonable P6. Fred the Red coming round the banking in 7th place. Then we have Shifter's Mercy, who has not had the best of races. I reckon he could have been right up there, really near the top step. He takes 8th and also crashes into the wall as well. H. Collins is through in 9th, and that's it. And I guess I'll do the race rundown if that's okay with you, Carps.
That's fine by me.
Driver of the day goes to FR Dillon. He did do quite good. I'm pretty sure he qualified like almost last after getting disqualified.
So just waiting for the full grid to be here.
Yep, and I guess I'll talk us through the so MDJ in first, very good drive from him. In second place we have Taze Leroy, very good drive from him as well, and I think he could have had the win today maybe if I think he had a few mistakes. VRL Jamie, after being in the gravel 2-3 times, I think he was quite lucky to have third, but it was still an amazing drive from him as well. Casper Iverson, we didn't see much of him, but he takes P4. FR Dillon P5 with a very good drive and driver of the day. Badebro P6, Fred the Red in 7th, Shifter's Mercy in 8th after a frustrating end, but H. Collins in... oh.
Just couldn't get it all in, could you?
Nah. We'll have to do next time. I always make that mistake. Next time I'm gonna just have to go MDJ first, Taze Leroy second. But Carbine Con's in, so this could get interesting.
We got a lovely team man down here again. Looks very busy putting some things on a sign by the looks of it.
Yep, he doesn't look to be holding anything, but he's picking around the.
It looks like he's putting air on it, mate.
Yeah.
But you know, we move. He's there. He's getting stream time. He's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
As we're just waiting for all the drivers to put their setups on, to get ready, and we'll be straight on to the one-shot quali once again.
No, it's just it'll be
the
formation lap. Yeah. I guess I'll do light check because you did it last time, but the cars. Wait, is it? Wait. Oh
yep,
no,
formation lap is.
But Wait, oh, it's a reverse grid, I forgot.
Why is Charlie down here then? I really don't understand this new grid.
Wait, what? How is...
Fred and Baber managed to crash as a... I think that's 6th
yeah, that
round.
doesn't make sense.
As H. Collins' assumption.
How is Connor in last and Connor's spun?
Right, anyway. We're on to our sprint race now with 7 laps. We're about to do a full grid rundown. As we've got...
Dylan's almost spun.
Shifters Merksy, who's going to be taking pole in this race now. Is he going to be able to handle the pressure and keep first throughout the race? Got Fred the Red in P2 and Babe Bro P3. These two have managed to get themselves disqualified, making contact straight away. We've got FR Dillon, who's spun all the way down to 7th. He's got Charlie Congdon up the inside of him. As Spinella for Charlie Congdon. He's got Casper Iverson now P5. FRL Jamie now P6 with Tasty Leroy behind. We saw a lot from these two in the last race. Hopefully they're going to be like this once again, showing off what they really can do in these cars. DJ down in P8. H. Collins in P9 with Sinks in
Jamie's
P10.
in the grass.
Jamie's in the gravel once again.
Yeah. He seems to like that line more than the actual racing line.
Yep. He's got Sinks
But
in
anyway,
P10. Charlie Congdon in P11 and Carbine Con who sadly wasn't able to join us for the last race, but he's here now, rounding up a grid in P12. Cameron, you can take us through lights out, mate.
Okay. So the last of the cars coming up to the grid now. Let's see who will get ahead at the start. Can Fred the Red maybe get ahead, but his tyres I think are going to be very cold, so I'm not sure. But here we go for the Netherlands Grand Prix. Let's see. Here we go. And it's 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go for the Netherlands Grand Prix. Fred the Red, has he... I can't see because of the... And Fred the Red's got a decent start, but he can't do anything about Shifters Mercy, and there's been a massive crash at the back. I'm going to have to go on board, but I don't know who that is. I think Taze Leroy's been involved in it, because he's fallen down to 11th. Casper shoves him onto the grass. Casper spun into him. But what's happened there? Casper just... So like, it turned into him there, but I'm not sure if Casper's seen him or not. Casper down into last. No.
Carbine Con managed to get up round the outside of H. Collins. Collins, I think he had touched his teammate. Collins fighting back at him now, but we got a timeless glitch. So I'm gonna have to ride on board
Leroy
with these
down
people.
the inside of H. Collins now. It's very close. Can Taze Leroy get past? Yes, he can. Down the inside. Very nice move, but the timing glitch is ruining us, but yeah.
As FR Dillon managed to put it in the wall. I don't know if there was contact there with anyone.
Yeah, FRL Jamie
right on Fred the Red.
Yeah, he's got past Bade now may have to go defensive on him. And no, he's not, but Fred the Red there got a little bit shoved.
As Sinks is all over the place, as there's another yellow flag. That's for H. Collins.
H. Collins, yeah.
It's Taze Leroy's looking to send it.
Oh, MDJ goes past Fred the Red.
Wheel to wheel in the bank.
FRL Jamie has got the stretch team on Bade Pro. Is he gonna? Yes. Can he go for it round the outside of? Wait. Oh, it's done it again. The timing glitch.
I believe
he's side by side with Bade Bro. And wait, no, he's not.
They're still side by side. Jamie's going into the long left-hander. He's going to try and send it. There's a bit of contact there, which might Jamie lose her back end a little bit. He's got MDJ all over the back of him. As I believe, right, Shifters Mercy, he's leading this race. As Casper Iverson's in the box.
Yeah, the timing glitch. It's kind of ruining us here. We can't get into our groove because.
Jamie's
don't really know, but Jamie is sliding. MDJ now is really putting the pressure on him. Can MDJ get past? No, Braid Bro's wide, but there's another yellow flag.
F1 Dylan round the outside of Fred the Red. Great defence by Fred the Red, pushing him off. That was very close to ending very badly.
That wasn't great defence at the end there.
Jamie and Braid Bro are still fighting very hard here. As Jamie's going to get the better exit, is he going to be able to send it on the banker?
If I were him, I wouldn't send it here, but I would be patient if I were him. But no, he's not going to be patient. He's FRL Jamie. He's going for it now at the banking, and there's been a little bit of contact. Pedro, though, has still got slipstream, and I'm sure he's going to pull out here. Jamie goes defensive. Pedro, can he go around the outside of Jamie? Jamie has to go defensive, but Jamie's went a little bit deep. Pedro doesn't. He's not got the best of exits, and Jamie up into second place, I presume, because it's glitched and it says Casper's in
second now.
Oh, it's back now.
There we go.
Yeah, it's fixed itself.
And DJ's now looking to put the pressure on Big Bro. As him and DJ and his teammate are leading the constructors as far as I'm aware. As H. Collins has managed to bin it on the straight.
Well,
that's a Harley thing to do. Harley's going to be very disappointed that his race has come to an end very early.
MDJ though, look, he's putting the pressure all over Badebro, and in the shot I can see that FRL Jamie's went wide, but MDJ, he's looking to have some very good pace, and he looks to have a little bit of a better exit, but just the dirty air and it being wet is hampering him a lot.
Looks like Jamie's just being able to pull away here. I don't know if you think this is Jamie's like pure pace, or do you think it's from MDJ and Badebro battling each other quite a bit?
Well, FRL Jamie is definitely a bit quicker than Badebro, but I'm not sure about MDJ, because MDJ is putting the pressure on, and he took a wide line at the banking, and he's got better exit there. And can he get past? Badebro goes defensive. MDJ to the outside. Can he get the move done? Round the outside, they're within inches of touching, but he's got the switch back and a beautiful move from MDJ. What a move! But wait, Jamie's gained so much on Shifters. Wait, Shifters has got damage.
Did he actually?
He's made a mistake. Yeah, he's got damage. He has got a lot of. He's got. I'd say that's like an orange wing, but. Yeah, Shifters, I can definitely see he has damage.
He's struggling. Anyway, as FR Dylan's 2 attempts behind Fred the Red, as I think Fred the Red may have just got past him. Taste Leroy's gonna want to try and clear these guys before the last lap, because he knows he's got the more paces. Dylan gonna have to go heavy on the brakes there, nearly running in the back of Fred.
Pay attention to the top two. This is gonna be very close because Shifters has damage, Jamie doesn't. But Shifters, I know he will put up a defence. These drivers, I think, are going to be not giving each other much room. But Jamie, can he get past Shifters? This is where it's going to hamper Shifters' carps. He may be 6 steps behind, but I think that will come way down. Yep, as I thought, the gap is way down now. Can he take the banking flat out? And there's Casper's crashed, and I can't really pay much attention because Shifters is under pressure. A lot from Jamie. Jamie, is he going to send it down the inside fastest lap as well? He's not going to switch it, but he's going to go to the outside. Oh, if he can make this stick, it will be a beautiful move, but he just can't, and he's had to hang back a little bit. But do you know what happened with Casper there, Carps?
By the looks of it, on the map, he looked like he just went straight on from turn 1. Don't know if he messed up his braking point, couldn't control the car or anything. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we do find out what happened. Anyway, as Jamie is all over the back of Shifters, he knows Shifters going to be a bit slow as he's getting very close to him. Shifters is struggling all the right-handers, and this is a double right-hander. Surely Jamie's going to be able to send it. He's not going to be able to.
But Shifters is at more of an acute line now, and that's going to ruin his exit. Can Jamie find a way past? He's trying to go around the outside, but he just has to hang back. But Carps, this is brilliant stuff for the lead as well. But MDJ is going to be closing in ever faster as well with these two battling. Shifters Mercy once again just has to go defensive. And look, this is bringing MDJ right back into the race. And there's a yellow flag
Charlie
for Charlie
round.
Condon once again.
Got to be careful, Connor. Sorry, Carbine,
Yeah. FRL Jamie, look, he's right on the back now though, coming out of the banking, and Jamie is just inches behind Schefter's Murphy, but Schefter's Murphy's gone defensive, but if I were him, I'd be going right to the inside, but he's stayed there, and Jamie going round the outside. Schefter's not giving him very much space, trying to push him a little, just as much as he can to the left, but look, Schefter's is trying to stay ahead. Jamie has to go around the outside. Schefter's brilliant defence, but can he keep it going? Schefter's, he's kept this. Beautiful exit by Schefter's once again is ahead. But Schefter's Merksy, brilliant defence from him. That was absolutely amazing. Just remember, he has got wing damage and he's doing this. But Jamie is trying to find a way back past. But MDJ, look, is 7 tenths behind. He's gaining so much.
So you're going to be a three-way fight for the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be what we've seen last week, but with different drivers.
Jamie
MDJ,
looking for it round the outside. Jamie's running a bit wide. It's going to allow Shifters to hold on as he's going for a switchback with a great exit there. So going to be wheel to wheel into this corner. Who's going to go late on the brakes? It's going to be Shifters Mercy slightly, but there's a bit of contact. Is there still wheel to wheel? As Jamie's now pushing his way up past Shifter's Mercy. Is there still wheel to wheel?
Mikey, look, he's going to have such a good exit. Look, MDJ, he's going to be the one to watch here. They're side by side through the banking. Jamie will probably have to back out of this. They might end up 3 abreast once again. MDJ with the slipstream pulls out. FRL Jamie is presumably going to pull out to have a go at Shifters, but he can't because MDJ's on his side. And look, Shifters is trying to hold on, but MDJ has got nowhere to go here. Bad exit from him. FRL Jamie's got beautiful exit. FRL Jamie is going to try and send it, but look, they're both wide. MDJ! Oh my, MDJ's going to try and send this one around the outside. He goes for the cutback, but Jamie's there too. Jamie with a beautiful exit now. They're side by side. MDJ has had to hang back once again. But Jamie, is he going to send this? Is he going to send it? Is the real question. He's going for it down the... and he's backed out of it. The last second possible. But Shifters gets a really bad exit, and it's so close, Carp. But further back, Taze Leroy and Badebro at it. Taze Leroy gets over.
Jamie sending it down the inside of Shifters. Shifters really giving him a squeeze here. Jamie's going to look for the outside. This is great defence from Shifters. Yeah. MDJ's now having a look down the inside. Surely, Jamie's going to have to send it here.
Jamie needs to not go side by side.
Shifters got a position his car
round
the outside.
MDJ might get past, and there's been a spin. And
it's Jamie's round.
And
a huge contact.
Lee goes into them, and he's left.
Oh dear.
I think that's probably a rage, but oh no.
And Shifters Mercy will come across the line after 2 hard laps of defence from him. Absolutely great drive from him and MDJ all the way through this race. As Taze Leroy's going to take P3. Badebro's going to jump in on Pens, and Ever Dillon's going to jump in on Pens. Fred the Red's going to come across the line in P6 as Connor has got past Jamie's AI.
Shifters Mercy.
Carbine Connor across the line in P7. Jamie across the line in P8. Sinks and Charlie. Is Charlie going to be able to get him here? Charlie's going to look for it. It's going to be wheel to wheel across the line. Sinks manages to hold on to his P9. That was an absolute amazing racer, and it's time to get the drivers in for their interviews.
Yeah, we have to see the results first. Remember, it's the overall results, but can I just point out to Schefter's Mercy, he had wing damage. What a drive.
Absolutely.
Fantastic defence. Like, that was insane. He had a lot of wing. I'll have to ask him if he's in. No, I don't think he is in the podium interviews, but wait, results weekend. Wait, Jamie, Lee, and MDJ. It's not a given that Jamie's gonna join though. Wait, so who is it? Can you repeat that to me? Who's the results over the weekend?
Results over the weekend. So we got MDJ winning overall with Taze Leroy in P2 and FRL Jamie P3 with Shifters Mercy P4. Absolutely, that was a amazing drive from him, as I don't think he was able to get much practice on because he's not normally on driver weeks. But to come in and drive the way he did was amazing. FR Dillon in P5, Babe Brute in P6, beating his teammate Casper Iverson, who's in P7, Fred the Red in P8, H Collins in P9, Carbine Con in P10. Sinks and Charlie were finishing outside the top 10 today.
That was very good thing to say, though.
And now we got our drivers joining the party. Jamie is here.
Oh, here we go.
I think we'll start off. Should we start off with? I didn't even see the results.
Start off with P3.
Jamie.
Which should be Jamie then.
Okay, so we'll.
Jamie, did you put much practice into this for today, or not really? Ah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, if you practiced from a drive, then you really did impress us today with how you drove. Do you feel like anyone was at fault for that incident on the last lap of that race? Alright, okay. Do you feel like you could have had him down the straight? Okay. But still, great race from you. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our second place today, who I believe was Taste Leroy.
Yeah, man.
Both great races from you. Did you feel like you got held up a little bit in that second race? Because at the start you looked like you was kind of stuck behind a couple of people.
Well, going into turn one, me and Casper were over tangled. I don't think it was anyone's fault. I think I experienced a few times where I kept on getting tangled up in people's rear ends. It happened in turn one with Casper, and then just shoved me off. I don't know what. I think he might have winged out what happened, so I'm not sure who to blame for that. But yeah, but apart from that, obviously the first race, I can't even remember. Oh yeah, first race, I spun in bolt, didn't I? Yeah, I did spin in bolt. So
yeah,
I reckon I definitely could have. I reckon I definitely could have won in bolt, because what happened with Charlie as well, I believe he spun and I got a line green win, which didn't help, but still,
yeah.
VP2 overall, I am surprised. I'm happy.
I have a question for Lee. Were the cars a handful today? Because we've seen a lot of drivers, even on the formation lap, where all over the place, and then we've seen that incident between you and Charlie. He got oversteer and you were coming up to lap him and he shunted into you by accident. I'm not sure there was much you could do about it because he was just sailing over. But were the cars a handful today? Were they hard to drive?
They weren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. They definitely weren't the easiest things to drive in the world, obviously. They were surprisingly good on traction, which was my main surprise, but yeah, they were easier than expected, but they were still tough.
Mikey sounds
surprised. On pad anyway, Mikey, on pad.
Mikey sounds surprised.
That's right, on pad only.
Anyways, we're gonna...
Really good job, Julie. P2 overall. overall. Yeah, great job. But moving on to
Thank you.
MDJ. How did you feel you did in the feature race today? And then we'll move on to the sprint race after.
I mean, with the feature race, I was not quick, totally not quick. I was slower than Jamie and Lee, but they both made mistakes, and I was the only one that did not make any mistakes, and that played a big role of winning the race. So yeah, that's literally all I had to say.
Yeah, and the sprint race. Could you just talk us through that last lap battle between you, Shifters, and Jamie? Because it just looked epic from me and Carp's point of view.
Yeah, it was kind of close. I almost had both of them in one corner in Sector 1, but it was a shame that Liam went a little bit wide, otherwise could have got sticked. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm still happy with P2, so yeah.
Yeah, we seen you just in Sector 1. You got a little bit sandwiched because me and Carp seen you had such good traction and looked to almost certainly get ahead, but then Jamie was on your side and Shifters was right in front of you, so you couldn't find a way round, and it looked very tricky out there today.
Yeah, it really was. At least for wheel drive, it is.
Yeah, Carp, do you have any questions for MDJ?
No, I think that's everything. Yeah, you can just say what you said if you want. I can't really remember the questions.
What you said, just say what you said in the race.
Or Jamie, just say what you want to say.
Yeah, Jamie, just say what you want to say.
I don't want to say it, but the first race is the feature race, right? Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah. First race, first race made few mistakes. Leroy made a mistake first, so it enabled me to get into first place, and I just tried to control the race from there. Leroy was quite quick, so in the beginning of the race, I thought I would be able to have a chance against him, but actually, when he made that mistake, I found some pace again. I think because of the lack of the wet practice, I just wasn't confident with the car around that track, but the more laps I did, obviously, the much better pace I got, so it got better and better in the wet conditions. Then I made my first mistake in that corner. I don't know what corner it's called or what turn it is, but I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about. At the end of Sector 2, made that stupid mistake a couple of times, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe all the time. Went across the gravel, then Mikey was behind me, overtook me, and I tried to get past Mikey. I just couldn't do it, so he went to the pit lane before me, and I was hoping to do the overcut because I kept an eye on the time. The time was going up while he was on a brand new set of wets. I was on the old wets too, so I thought I'd stay out there for more laps so I could do the overcut, but had to go do that stupid mistake again, and obviously the time reduced, and I tried to get it back up, but realised Lee was on the charge because he set the fastest lap of the race, so I thought if I stay out here for too long, Lee's got a chance to get past me and Mikey does, so I just pitted and rejoined behind Mikey, and then I thought it'd be a straight fight between me and Mikey towards the end, but made those stupid mistakes again, and finished. But did I finish in third?
What, on the last race?
The first race.
First race, I
yes,
think you did.
You finished third.
So
yeah.
I think somehow Lee got past me, maybe I made that mistake. I think I spun twice. Yeah, I spun behind Mikey, well, at the side of Mikey. I tried to go down the inside of him because I knew he was struggling, so it's hard to overtake him on this track, and especially in the wet, I had to do something. I just didn't want to stay behind him. I tried to be patient with him, but I just couldn't find a way to get past, so I tried to go down the inside, and obviously I just took too much speed on that corner, just slide into the back of him, or to the side of him, and spun. Then spun again in that same corner, then Leroy caught up to me. Then me and him had a good battle. Then I finished behind him by a tenth. I was just frustrating because I could have got past him, but I couldn't. Then in the last race, the sprint race, well, started in 6th place. Shifter was first, and I had to get past those guys in front of me. Then Shifter was ahead of me. Shifter's probably spun and hit the wall, lost part of his front wing. So I was stuck behind Shifters for quite a while, and it was just frustrating from there because I just couldn't find a way past no matter what I did.
Alright, I think that's everything. Thank you for watching this race, as next week we will be going on to, if I can find my calendar.
Yeah,
I don't know what next race is, but
Well, the next race I'm going to win anyways.
we will be here the exact same time. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.